In my personal experience, I have always felt treated as an equal, and full credit goes to my management and my colleagues for that. I know now that 11 years on, within the landside operations team, we have 4 times the female representation that we did when I first started, and that seems to be an indication of change across the industry.
I've got 2 teenage daughters who are just coming to the end of year 11 and 12, and they both have maritime industry traineeships. And I hope that they look at me and think, Mum did it and so can I.
I really hope that the future for women in maritime is a continuation of the journey that we've been on for a little while now. It's really to leverage the involvement of women in this industry now, and to continue to promote the opportunities for women in our industry.
My advice for women considering a career in the maritime environment is it is a win-win. There is a lot of opportunities there. Is a lot of path, a lot of learning to do, and it has been a valuable experience for me.
You don't have to, work on a ship. You don't even have to know how to swim if you don't want to. Although I think everybody in Australia does. But there's lots to do here. Very interesting challenges. Very interesting engineering.
One of the projects that I've been involved in was our last maintenance dredging campaign, and during that campaign I got to live aboard a trailer suction hopper dredge. So every morning I would get up, I would climb up to the bridge, and I'd have an office, and I got to see this amazing view every day and watch the dredging operations and meet the crew and be involved in all the progress surveys. And at the end of the project, which took a couple of months, it was a really rewarding experience and a real achievement to be involved in that project.
My job involves the delivery of capital projects from the initiation stage all the way through the cross-out and handover. First of all, we have location. They can be in the marine side or can be in the land side. Costs as well. I have been involved in projects that are $100,000 cost or value up to multi-million-dollar projects. And most importantly and interestingly is also the engineering field. For example, I have been involved in projects that are civil engineering, electrical engineering, structural engineering, coastal, and so on. So that is unique.
Every project has its own challenges, which make you use your brain, develop yourself in many different ways, not only technical. But yeah, just keeps me on my toes, keeps me interested and challenged.
I think the great thing about working in the maritime industry is that I actually have many career highlights. I've had the opportunity to work on some new initiatives, particularly if I go back to my days as Director Commercial for Pilbara Ports Authority. I got to lead the development of the LNG ship-to-ship bunkering licences, but equally I've got the opportunity to work on some really large-scale infrastructure projects. And certainly, a career highlight for me right now is the role I have in leading Headland Maritime Initiative, a wholly owned subsidiary of Pilbara Ports Authority.
What I love about working in the maritime industry is the people that you meet, working on the water, and that just every day is just different and interesting.
Yeah, I'm probably going to repeat myself, but it's just the dynamic environment, the variety of work, the exposure to the marine departments, the environment departments, all the logistics involved with a cargo operation. It's really interesting work.
Project management especially, I think, agrees with me very well. Before being a consulting engineer, I was sort of like in one part of this process, but I think project management for me personally, it works a bit better, and so I'm really enjoying it, and I'm enjoying the work here. It's a playground for engineers, playground for project managers here.
I've worked on a lot of interesting projects while I've been at PPA, but I think when I look back at my career, the most defining part is the people that I've worked with.